Well, and also, besides the scale, characters do have attack ups, and because characters do have the attack ups, when Flurry gets to her maxed out damage, you are now at the point where you, I believe, just get like one attack boost on her, and you can slowly lip lock bosses to death. It's slow, painful, and tedious, but it works.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was the other trouble with the 200. I don't believe it's this one, think fuck.
Oh, good. Because that is straight out padding.
I knew we had to help. I think it's the other, but he did lose the ring again.
God damn it.
I believe it's the other trouble. It might be this one. The ring should be over. Yep, of course it is. No. Oh, I never actually claimed that. Oh, ring. Jump.
There should be a dock. Yep, there it is.
Even if it's a badge I'm not going to use, I can sell. We'll get distracted before... Yep. Oh, actually, that's a pretty good badge.
Yeah.
That's actually good. It's double dip. You can use 2 items in a turn.
Especially when you combine double dip with refund, you can do some stupid shit.
Stupid shit, yes.
Yeah.
Basically. Basically, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay.
I swear if you lose this a third time.
Okay, no, it was the what you were thinking about. And we both had the thought, but I got the quest mixed up. It's the other quest where you're out on that island, she forces him to do the love thing, but it's 200.
The point is, it's good we don't have to do it. We better not have to fucking do it.
No?
Good.
I needed that card, because when you get the card, you get bonus prizes. Now... 10. Get a bunch of these. And then I can go sell a bunch of badges, and I can go to the rat and get max money, basically.
How many of these can you hold at once? Because of how long that is, but that literally stretched like 3 or 4 nines. Because of how long the little graphic is.
I don't know. Tube game, but trading winnings. There they are.
Power Rush.
Give me that.
How many do... How much power does Power Rush give you?
It's 2 points a piece.
2, 4, 6.
50 power rushes, because it's 2 points, gets your damage cap to 99. So if you wanted 99, you would need 50 of these things. Otherwise, you need to get in a...
I would recommend 55 or 60 to be the damage. And
I said, like, otherwise you need around, like... No, if you want a safety net... and we can go sell some badges, because I really don't need... if you want a safety net without being excessive but still overpowered enough, you do half of 50 and you do the 25. And that can carry you through a lot of the game. But if you really want maximum fucking damage, equip 50 of those.
Though, because of why, like, how high a lot of things in this game HP gets, I feel the equip 50 is kind of excessive and pointless because, like...
I'll go to the rat in a minute, but I'm going to... Oh, hold on. Sell the drain partner. I'm gonna sell all my partner badges. I don't really need.
I would keep the P up D down just for the time being, just so, because it is more power, so you could throw that on there before you're able to get like 20 power rushes or like 25 or whatever.
Yes.
Same as the things that can call statuses, they would get rid of those. The power plus you could keep or you could sell. Because it's just one, and isn't it like 2, no, isn't it like 4 FP or something?
Finally get rid of it. I'll hold on to the charge partner and all that. No, it's 6 FP for one attack.
Yeah, so you might actually want to sell that one.
Yeah.
It's really not worth it at this point.
Yeah, the HP plus.
Because due to the power rushes only working in danger, isn't their cost only like 1 or 2 points?
It's 1, Carson. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of my HP pluses. No, it's literally...
HP drain we'll need for later. I'd get rid of it because
because I'm doing
it is 6 points, it is 1 power increase, and because we're at the point where we're in permanent danger.
Yes,
there is no reason.
Rest of these I can keep for some.
Hold
on. Go use up most of my money and then go to the rat guy. No, I got rid of the HP badges because I don't need those. I'm holding on to the FP because those can actually be useful.
Yeah.
And if we're doing a half build for the beginning, because that's more than suitable for a bunch of stuff.
Alright, so honestly, I would say 55 or 60.
Well, I always go a little bit over 60 because of other rounding reasons. Just to... I don't mind burning through it. Rat guy's back.
We're about to, like...
He gives you max money.
If he is back.
He should be back. I'm trying to... Yeah. Might as well before... anything, you know, just burn through... Yeah.
Hey, if not this, we would be playing the mini games, which no one wants to see unless you are sitting on a emulator with save states. Then you can cheat the balls off of those.
Yes. Power rush. Power rush. Power rush.
After you buy up all of these, count how many power rushes we actually
have.
Okay, now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 right now.
8 my 1.
Okay, so we have 9.
Because I have the 1 on. Yeah, I have... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 damage on top of my 6 damage. And I already have the 9, so 18 damage plus 6 with the hammer. 18, yeah. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Yeah, at like 24. You need... What I'm doing like a half build, but even that's good enough to just beat the game with. 99 only if you really...
I honestly feel the 99 in a lot of ways is pointless because most things in the game have so little HP. The 99 is kind of pointless.
You should finally be back. Yes. I did it! I totally struck oil!
No.
There were times I was covered in dust, waiting ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. You believed in me. You sure did. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And now, just like anyone who has acquired a fortune, time to go spend it all on gambling. Okay, so we have 9 power rushes right now.
I have 9. Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 10, yeah. 10 power rushes on their own is 20 damage. Because they're 2 apiece.
So then it would be 20, like 24 and 26. Like 26 for the hammer, 24 for the jump. But because the jump is twice, that would actually be more damage. I was talking about was the individual hits.
Yes. That's why people said, like, because it's 2 apiece.
Oh.
So, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's, like I said, it's like 50 badges to max out attack because they're 2 apiece.
But, again, you don't...
I would need to stick in that 26, 27 range. We have 9 of these. It just burned through a couple of coins. Which is fine. That is the one advantage to an emulator if you want to cheat, is to get a huge payout from a slot machine.
Well, you can do similar-ish things on, like, because there is that save block right there at the train, you can do a similar thing. It just takes slightly longer. Whereas on an emulator, you could literally, like, one, you could save state in between each slot if you really wanted to be that guy.
Yes. This takes up most of the money. I'm generally not using money that often, and just the ridiculous amount of...
On after this, like, point, other than filling out the last of the recipes, we're not gonna have...
Well, once I'm through the pit in the end game, I get most of my money back. I've done this, and I've bottomed out the 999, and I've went through the pit and basically came out with damn near 500 plus. Only need that, you know.
We're on the meme number, stop. You have 69 coins, that's the sign to stop.
Hold on, it's just... Let's see where we're going. So I had like 9.
So 10.
10.
11.
11.
12.
12. 13.
14.
14.
15.
15. 16. 17.
18.
18.
We're getting close.
Yeah, but I don't have...
You don't have enough. 18. Okay, so if we wanted to get to 20, we, like...
Hold on. I can get the... 19.
You know,
Used up all my coins for this, but it is worth doing.
There's also a, like, other thing besides you using all of your coins. Technically, you could sell, like, the head rattle and tornado jump and stuff, because we're going to have so much... We're going to have so...
I was literally about to say I could technically sell...
Because we have so much attack, the only things at this
point I need...
that are useful are Quake Hammer, multi-bounce, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
And maybe the multi-jump to hit a line, and the only...
No,
the only reason you keep both multi-bounce and the one that hits in a line
No,
is...
the jumping on a single enemy is super useful. The hitting on a line is for airborne stuff.
I was going to say, it's for enemies that can't be hit by Quake Hammer.
Yeah.
So, at that point...
Oh yeah, Happy Heart.
You could also, I guess, get rid of that.
I don't
And again, because we have so much, can also actually get rid of the P up, D down.
I'm probably about to get rid of Quake Hammer I need. That's... Hold on. I can remove some of the... some of the other jump things, but like, generally they are... Like,
tornado jump.
Realistically, that's the funny part about this. I could, if I really wanted to, get rid of like all my other attack things because they're almost all... They're almost... Other than... Because I'm at a point where realistically... I was thinking about this, and I might do it to get some extra money, is realistically just keep a Quake Hammer and the jumps and shit I actually need.
And Hammer Throw for the oddly specific scenarios of flying enemies that cannot be jumped on.
And I might sell...
Which is basically just the puffs.
That I need. Keep Hammer Throw. Realistically, those can go, actually. That's kind of pointless now. Because Piercing Blow doesn't matter too much. Because you do so much damage, I'm out. Simple Fire. Okay. Those can stay.
Power, I guess get rid of Power Smash as well?
If we think about an extreme danger run, why would I really need the slight extra bump up?
Yeah.
I could actually sell those.
Especially because that's the reason I recommended the damage to be like 50.
If I really want them back, I can come back here and buy those.
Yeah, it's because we said before that because you are selling them to him, he will actually start selling.
It's time for the question of the day. And and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, if you do extreme Danger Mario builds, on average, do you get the 999 coins from the one rat guy, and do you sell a bunch of badges, or do you get a smaller amount of coins and actually use the slot machines in order to get enough tokens to get the badges you need? Because if you use the slot machines, you could get enough tokens incredibly easily, and it would take far less money, since each Power Rush is not really that expensive. And if you gamble, that would generally take far less money overall. And a lot of people that do Danger Mario runs do end up abusing the slot machines in order to get tokens. If they're doing an extreme Danger Mario run, if you're doing a less extreme version, you're not going to get that many Power Rush badges. But I'm asking, if you do extreme versions like I'm doing, do you just spend a bunch of coins, or do you actually gamble? Because I would love to know how many people actually play the slots, since the slots are really good at getting you tokens, but most people that do extreme Danger Mario builds don't bother with the slots, because most people hate attempting the slots, and most people that wanted to do this type of extreme Danger Mario wanted to basically do this in a simple way, and most people ended up spending a bunch of coins and selling a bunch of badges in order to get a bunch of coins, because overall you end up with a lot of Power Rush badges if you spend like all of his money. Because once you have the setup for this type of Danger Mario build, you generally don't need a lot of money or items. You only really need a couple of basic items and maybe a life shroom or two. Overall, this type of Danger Mario build basically pushes the game to an absurd limit, and most people that ended up doing this did what I did. But I would love to know how many of you do this with the slots, because a lot of people that basically learned to use the slot machines and actually get the timing down so that they could do this a little bit faster, because it is a bit tedious to spend a lot of money when you could technically use the slots and get the tokens way faster. If you're on an emulator with save states, you might as well use the slot machines. That's infinitely faster because you can cheat. And if you're on an emulator and you don't care, I highly recommend doing that. Overall, spending the coins can be a little bit slow and tedious, but you don't really need that many Power Rush badges to basically invalidate everything in the game. Because anything over a certain point is extreme amounts of overkill, where I find in general slightly less damage with a little bit of extra luck is the best, because that still invalidates basically everything in the game, unless you're really trying to do as much damage as you can in a single attack, which is basically 99 damage, and then every subsequent jump you do will basically tick down, and defense does get accounted for. So if an enemy has defense, you take away the defense, and then every jump continues to downscale on top of the loss from the defense. But if you have 99 damage, nothing in the game has anywhere near enough defense to survive a single 99 damage hit in the game, except for one case later on. Technically two, but that's sort of its own thing, and we'll talk about that more later. But this is why I think the minimum damage is fine, because you can basically beat anything in at least 2 jumps, and even the special cases only take upwards of 4 jumps. But anyway, I'm rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.